So, today our topic is about the neuroplasticity, which is the brain's secret superpower. We will discuss now the positive outcome of the neuroplasticity, in which we will discuss the new skills, better cognition, having more efficient communication between the sensory and the motor pathways. It also improves the functions of the aging brains, slowing down the pathological processes and promoting the recovery of the sensory losses. Also improve the motor controls and improve the memory. So there is also the negative outcomes, for example, decline in brain function, alter the motor controls, impair the performance of activities of the daily living, and amplify perception of pain. So what is the functional neuroplasticity? Basically, it is depend upon two basic processes. First one is the learning and the second one is the memory. So they also represent a special type of neural and synaptic plasticity. So firstly, we discuss what are the causes of the brain injury. Basically, there is some accident or trauma, strokes, some infections and brain diseases are the causes of the brain injury. So there are two types of the brain injury. The first one is the traumatic brain injury, which result from an external force to the head. Symptoms range from mild to severe. The second one is the acquired brain injuries, in which the brain injuries that do not result from physical force. So impact of brain injury is that the death or damage of some brain cells, the loss of the brain functions and problem in movement, memory and speech. So the role of neuroplasticity after injury is that the brain creates the new pathways, other part of the brain help to lose the function and helps regain ability. How does neuroplasticity work? Basically, the new connection, which we call the synapses, are formed between the neurons, in which the brain cells grow or get stronger and a damaged pathway is replaced with a new one. Neuroplasticity in rehabilitations, for example, physical and occupational therapy help. Practice and exercises improve the brain function and everyday activities support the recovery. So there is different factors which affecting the neuroplasticity. For example, age, practice, movement, motivation and environment is the factor which affect the neuroplasticity. What is the examples of the neuroplasticity after injuries? For example, stroke patients regain hand movements, memory improves after the brain injury, and speech ability can return. So the brain training exercises are, for example, memory games, speech practices, and physical exercise. There is some limitation of the neuroplasticity. For example, full recovery may not always be possible, and severe injuries are harder to heal. There is some research and advances, for example, new scientist discovery, therapies like the neurofeedbacks, and use of some technologies are the recent research and the advances. What are the role of the environment? For example, supportive and positive environment helps the recovery. Family and friends support is important. Neuroplasticity in psychology, it explains learning, behavior, change and recovery, an important concept in the psychology. So this is all about the neuroplasticity and their impact in the brain function. Thank you so much.